When I was doing a test recording of this, I calculated that the loading screen took not 40 seconds, but 50 seconds. So it's almost 1 minute long. Imagine if it was on a different console like the Nintendo Switch 2, it would be reduced to more than half because state-of-the-art technology. Everyone buy it, but don't fiddle around but don't fiddle around with it because you don't technically own it. Well, it's my fucking product. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Anyway, hello everyone. GBA049 here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, episode number 10. Welcome to the glamorous, frigid, sheer, cold environment of Ice Belt. I wonder why they call it an ice belt. Not the asteroid belt, it's an ice belt. That sounds interesting on its own. Maintenance gate. Central sensor automatically releases if exposed to beam energy. The gate has sensors on both sides. Oh. Oh, okay. But this one appears... I can just break it open, right? Yeah, of course. Tempered glass fractured in several places. Structural integrity weakened. A powerful impact will shatter it. Is this gonna go give me another missile expansion? Center sensor damage. The lock cannot be disabled from this side. Rear side sensor remains functional. The lock can be released from the other side. Well, it looks like I can't reach to the other side if I wanted to. Grapple crane control terminal. Controls the crane, currently offline. Draws power from the linked spinner. Spinner, grapple device. Am I gonna get both of those abilities in Ice Belt? Well, I'm definitely gonna go get something. I believe that I'm going to receive marvelous present. Am I even going the right? No, I'm not. I believe I'm going to receive some marvelous presentation in Ice Belt. I'd love to see the intro cutscene. I want to see what this area looks like. This is so exciting. New enemy too. Ice Crawler, well adapted to freezing temperatures, it remains active even in low temperatures and possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Looks like a gamer almost. It's kinda cute. Ice crawlers are land-dwelling crustaceans found in several areas of Ice Belt. They are well adapted to the frigid climate and can naturally prevent their cells and fluids from freezing using chemicals such as glucose. Though they are covered in spines, the shell beneath is not very durable and can be penetrated by standard firearms. Ice crawlers do not actively hunt and instead feed on bugs and small animals that happen to collide with their spines. Because of this passive approach to predation, they have constantly, they move constantly, albeit within a limited area. Countless sharp spines on their legs provide traction, allowing them to attach themselves to bedrock and move along ice walls. I wonder how much damage they do normally. But never mind, I don't want to test that out, and I want to lose my precious shields. They do behave like little zoomers and gamers too. It's rather cute. Let's leave this one alone so he can repopulate. Oh, he doesn't have a mate. Oh, wow. Life is often disappointing and unfair. Passage is blocked by a large ice formation. The ice is thickened over time, becoming part of the wall. Requires extreme heat to clear. Extreme heat. Can I even go through this area? Oh. It doesn't look like it. Requires extreme heat. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here after all, but he said I could go anywhere I want. Just not in the main entrance of Ice Belt, it seems. Or maybe that's just... Or maybe I'm supposed to go around it. That seems to be the case. Alright. Well then. I hope I'm not getting the wrong idea. Like, no psychic motes for me to grab onto, it looks like. Can't grab... Oh, duh! I have to use this. Use the control beam. Had to think outside the box. Hindsight, I probably should have thought of that from the start. But now I need to... But now I need the freaking spinner... But now I need the freaking boost ball for this. Anything else I'm missing? Unless of... What is that? One second. Let's see. Oh, that's just a stupid wall. All right. Can I knock this down? It appears not. Huh? Okay then. It seems like I can't explore the rest of Ice Belt even if I really wanted to. Because I'm missing an ability that exerts extreme heat. And the boost ball. But you could... The game said I can go anywhere I want. Oh, that is dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. If that's the way it is, that's really, really disappointing. It says you can go anywhere you want unless you have the abilities to... The fuck? Oh wait, never mind. That's... I thought that was the exit. Never mind. I guess we are going to the magma area after all. As much as I really wanted to explore the freaking ice area, I can't. Well, wherever the lava area is located in the desert, it's probably in like I don't know, the top right of the is probably the top right of Soul Valley. But still, I am very, very, very disappointed with it. I'm very disappointed with that aspect. Blemishes are starting to reveal itself, and yeah, that is a huge disappointment. The Prime 4 was a flat-out freaking lie all along. We can't go anywhere we want to. Well, we technically can, but we technically can't. Because there's some place you can go to, and there's some place you can't because you don't have the right ability. That is not how that is not how the progression system works, or just I don't know, just normal traditional progression in Metroid games, especially Metroid Prime, should not work like that. It should be linear, and it should also grant you the option to to access that spot when the game outright encourages you to. But it doesn't. Unless I'm missing something. I get the feeling that I am, but I just don't know. Alright. Let's go locate the final area. Whatever that one's called. Alright. Oh, so the crystals do... Okay, so the crystals do come back. Weird. Oop, right, of course. All right. Let's see. Let's go this way. All the way forward. That looks very promising. At least we're getting there pretty fast, so... Yep. Going over there should be a breeze. Give me that boost there, or no? Okay, never mind.
If you're unsure where to go, you can always explore the unsurveyed areas. Have you checked out the volcano?
Is this the volcano that I need a survey? That doesn't appear to be a volcano. Yeah, not even close. I'm not seeing any freaking lava anywhere. No, 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 none whatsoever. That is a path to... Maybe it is the volcano? I don't know. Let's examine it. Let's examine it first. Just in case. Oh wait, no. That's a volcano. Need to look for some frickin' smog and smoke. I'm gonna go change the track. Oh! You can change the soundtrack on the motorcycle. But only if it's in Volt Forge. I mean, okay. What the hell was that? Something's flashing. Transfer pod made of extremely durable denium alloys containing a heavyweight golem power cell. Destroying the pod will not damage its contents. Denium. Power bomb? Definitely so. But, it's practically not. Let's just leave that alone. And just focus on our primary objective of going to the volcano. Right over there. Thanks for the directions, Mackenzie Miles. I'm not quite sure who it was that that told me that I can go anywhere I want. Oh wait, it was you. I guess I'll excuse you on this one. It's definitely not your fault. It's certainly the game's fault. All right. I believe we have arrived at our destination. Yep, this looks like to be the place. Yep, that's the volcano right here. Small size cargo launcher, ballistic launcher system online. Operates when its rotary starter is provided with rotational energy. And what in the heck is this? Oh, got more sand shreds. Oh, I can't access it. Out of range! And there goes my shield. I can't even reach that normally. Okay. Emergency situation detected. Viola spinner temporarily locked. The lock will release once the emergency has been resolved. Oh, okay. Hostile life forms detected. Initiating security lockdown. Hostile life forms. I'm glad I'm not hearing that. Although I'd be lying if I said that I kind of miss hearing it. Let's see. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Okay. No, it's not. Now it is. All right, let's go. We're going. Seems to be carrying the logo within the design, too. The artifact of Lemorn and the symbol of planet Vuros itself. Am I writing on a metaphysical manifestation of the planet itself? Yep, this appears to be the place. I see lava, and I see those weird enemies from Dread. Aerial morphology, swarm flyer, produces a lighter than air gas in its body and then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. Swarm flyers live submerged in lava until they reach maturity, when their bodies begin generating a lighter than air gas that lifts them into the air. Once aloft, they join their peers, forming a swarm. Their propulsion is achieved by sucking air into the front of their body and expelling it from the rear, with trajectory adjustments made by redirecting the expulsion. Their internal gas dissipates after a week, and as their I can never pronounce this word right. Buoyancy fades. Swarm flyers return to the place of their birth within the lava, spawn, and die. That's a sad life to live in. Energy gel seeping through the rock surface. The green energy in the planet's magma is filtered out by the stratum, causing it to emerge as a gel. What is this? Crustacean morphology, heat strap. Terrestrial crustaceans found in the caves of Magdrada volcano. They absorb green energy gel as it seeps through rock surfaces. These trap subspecies of shimmer strap live their lives attached to bare rock in volcanic caves. Rather than parasitizing a host, they absorb a diet of green energy gel seeping through cracks and crevices. This naturally occurring form of green energy is not like its refined or concentrated counterparts. There have been no cases reported where its absorption has resulted in rapid cellular proliferation or increases in body size. Meantime, I've formed some platforms. Yeah. To get a missile expansion. This is the right place after all. 50 missiles. 50 missiles obtained thus far. And I feel even more powerful than before. What the fuck? Volcano heart. That is huge! That is absolutely freaking gigantic. You can fit the viola in there. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a place for the viola to go in to fight the boss. I want a boss to fight a viola. Vernon uses sharp claws on the tips of his legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. Vernon are a reptile variant found in hot climates such as the caves of Magdrada volcano. Though they are reptiles, they share some features with mammals, such as hair on their backs instead of scales. Using the two tusks in its jaw and the tusk growing from its forehead, it will firmly grasp rocks and then melt them with corrosive digestive fluids from its mouth. This will create a gas that the Vernon then consume for energy. Simple, straightforward, simple, straightforward, gets right to the point. That's the way I like it. Let's leave that one alone because it appears to be non-hostile. And this is a door. Dear God. Is there more? I can scan lava. A significant leak from a lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly. However, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. Can I break these? Yes, I can. Alright, that's how I get my energy reserves. Okay. Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. So is this just an ordinary environment that exists on planet Vuros, or was it somehow used during the machine era? Or psychic era for the Lemorn priests? Wheeled vehicle gate marks a path to the energy extraction facility. Automatically opens and closes. Alright, I'm getting a clear path. So far, so good. I'm seeing a pattern here. Vehicle, light delivery truck, used to move materials and machinery required for energy management and for moving waste and other unwanted materials from the facility. Is that a creature or an object? Vehicle, vehicle ramp that collapsed into the lava pool. Natural material erosion is presumably the cause of collapse. Unsafe for vehicles. Warning, extreme heat. Use caution when approaching. Pedestrian door, offline, no functions detected. The door's activation switch is in the room on the opposite side. Light delivery truck. Operational lighting suggests this battery may have recently been charged or replaced. Got me curious of what's over here. Or maybe I just can't answer it yet. No, I can't. No opening for the psychic beam. Nope, doesn't look like it. Magdrada Volcano. Magdrada Volcano. Alright, we made it. Now this looks endgame. Now this looks endgame material right here. The flare pool. Green gel and lava. Did you seriously put in the freaking entrance of Magmore Caverns as a leitmotif for this song? That's pretty fantastic. That sounds so similar to it, too. Wow. Meanwhile, there's a gigantic bridge. Bridge constructed by Lemorn during the Machine Era, used for material deliveries to the facility above the lava lake. Foundation and deck deployment can be initiated using kinetic energy from Viola. Now that is the kind of Metroid Prime vocals I expect to hear in this game. All right. Oops. Whoa! 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 Don't do that. Oh, it's this way. That's weird. Building up the bridge by driving in place. Okay, sure. Silex! What the fuck is he doing? Oh no, the bridge is... He just destroyed the bridge! Make tight turns with L while pressing ZLL. Wait a minute. Oh, that's how I turn. I need to go down? It looks like... Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay. Upgrade required to traverse lava. Good to know. A rockfall has blocked the passage. The debris is made of extremely durable coarsenite ore. High-powered explosive will be required to clear the blockage. Now what? Emergency bridge retraction triggered at the facility. This route will remain impassable until a new bridge deck is installed. He's preventing me from moving on. Why is he doing this? Upgrade required to traverse lava. But what do I need? I guess we're just gonna go to the bottom left of the Soul Valley region, because there's nothing we can do. Bridge is down. Silux is a dick. Communication not available. Yep, there's nothing I can do here. I have no choice. It would have been so much better if you had the choice to go anywhere you want. But again, it is still, you know, linear progression, but this is not the way to do it. I'm sorry. When in doubt, blame everything on Silux. Silent. Oh no. Okay, maybe this is... Okay, I take everything back. Silux just clearly wants me to be here. It's just that it's a weird way on like handling the concept of world progression. All right, one more shot to do the trick. Ow! Absolutely no idea that it self-destructing damages me. Well, everything with that self-destruct damages you, of course. All right. Small container. What is this? Pedestrian door terminal. Use a turn power to the door on and off. Currently set to on. But who turned it on? The Cybots or Silux? Takes facility waste brought by light delivery trucks and transports it to the scrapyard. Well, these things are still here. Often installed in larger gates that barred grand vehicle access will open if the sensor detects beam energy or an explosive shock. Alright, so thank you, game. I take everything back that I said. Since I saw a cutscene, this means that I'm in the right place. Alright, energy facility, special containers, superior sealing and insulation makes these ideal for transporting liquids. They are effectively indestructible. Waste material from the energy facility analysis implies that difficulty stacking the material led to disposal through burial instead. Lamorne Demolition Crane, industrial equipment for extracting recyclable materials from waste, equipped with plasma torch. Lamorne Plasma Torch cuts metal using high heat arc plasma, used to slice waste materials into manageable sizes. Whoa, 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 get away from me! Pyromite. Sees with a single light-emitting eye and walks on eight clawed feet. It will approach intruders in its territory and trigger an explosion to repel them. You remind me of the... I forgot what the enemies were called in Metroid 2: Return of Samus. And also Samus Returns. There are something gel mites. I think they're gel mites. I don't know. I forgot. Pyromites are a type of single-eyed crustacean who crawl on 8 large clawed legs. They can be found in the Magdrada volcano. They're capable of creating an explosion for the top of their heads by mixing air with a flammable gas they produce inside of their bodies, compressing the mixture, then igniting it through rapid heat generation. If they detect intruders in their territory, they will launch out of the ground, rapidly approach the intruder, and then trigger an explosion. If they take critical damage, they can trigger a similar explosion by igniting any remaining gas within their body to self-destruct. This behavior is true even when Pyromite succumbs to illness or old age, resulting in few examples of Pyromite remains. So when it self-destructs, it doesn't die. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my lord! These are dangerous enemies. Well, I like to see dangerous. I need to feel threatened. Because I certainly do. More than anything, scrap liquid containers, the cause of warping and cracks is indeterminate. Your structural integrity is compromised. It could be destroyed by a diffuse oscillation blast wave of psychic energy. Oscillation blast wave of psychic energy, right? Yeah. Wait, that's just the control beam. Okay. Or maybe... Nope, not strong enough. Should have guessed that. Whoop. Oops. How do I move forward? Trying to figure out how to move forward in this place. Just to activate something? I am. There we go. Huh? That appears to be a new item. What is that? Lamorne made circuitry for plasma torch. Exposed when the coupler detached. It is manually removable. Fire chip acquired. A chip made by the Lamorne, a Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher, can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Oh, okay. Let me go take a look at the inventory. I now have a fire beam. Found inside the plasma torch in the flare pool, its plasma heating is triggered by amplifying the kinetic energy of electrons through an arc discharge. It can integrate it into my suit, but can I also integrate it into my viola? That's what I want to know. And does that also mean I can traverse in lava as well? That has to be it. That has to be it. The fire chip is what's needed to traverse the lava in Flare Pool, or Magdrada Volcano. Something about, you know, something about the names of fire levels just sounds so incredibly badass. We got, Eldin, Volcano. We got Lower Norfair, or no, just Norfair in general. Magmoor Caverns. There's, I forgot what the name of the area was called in Metroid Dread. It's not Artaria, it's, Carvis. I forget what it was called, but that area was cool. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's take a dip in the lava. Oh, right. Right. Let me take a look at something. Master teleporter keys. Oh, right. I'm supposed to go... Okay, that's... Okay, sure. I'm supposed to go back to Miles... Okay, I'm supposed to go back to Mackenzie Miles to upgrade the... to upgrade my suit with the newly acquired fire chip. Is there an easier way to go back to Fury Green? In any way? Because I feel like that, I don't know, having elevators or teleport stations of any sort would make this trek back to... This has got to be the weirdest and, you know, worst form of backtracking I've seen in a Metroid game yet. I'm gonna be dead honest with that. Unless I am talking way too early and should just let the game play on its own. The fuck? Even if I wanted to go back, I can't. Significant leak from a lava transport pipe. Exercise caution as direct contact with lava may cause injury. Quickly cooling the lava will briefly halt its flow. Lava pipe's underside torn open by seismic activity. The pipe appears to be leaking its entire lava payload. So let me get this straight. After when you clear Volt Forge and get your motorcycle, you need to go... Okay, you are supposed to enter Magdrada Volcano to get the fire chip, and then after when you upgrade your suit with the fire chip by going to Miles, by just giving Mackenzie Miles a visit, you're then supposed to go to Ice Belt to move forward. Now that you have a fire weapon to go to the ice level. Yeah, that is extremely stupid. I'm sorry. It reminds me of this one post that my best friend Adam shared in on Discord, detailing the reasons on why Metroid Prime 4 is the way that it is as a result of its development period. So let me just look for that piece of information that he provided in the chat, and I will read it to you. Here it is. Apparently, the reason why Prime 4 has some glaring flaws is because Retro Studios had to follow the design blueprint from when Namco developed the game, from 2017 to 2019. It kind of sucks Retro Studios wasn't given full creative control, but alas. It's also quite confusing in retrospect, because they stated they restarted development. So why not abandon those ideas with it? Apparently, when development restarted, they had to pick up the pieces of what was left, and later on, Retro knew people were sick of open world games, but the game was already too far into development to scrap it. Basically, the game, as a result of it being in development hell, had a lot of issues during development. This isn't new for Retro Studios. This was an issue for the entire Metroid Prime series. Prime 1 had the CEO performing tons of disorderly conduct throughout development, and the game was rushed by the end. Prime 2 was even more rushed and was subject to large difficulty spikes. Prime 3 was only made because Nintendo said so. Retro Studios wanted to make a non-Metroid Prime game after 2. Retro Studios wanted to make a non-Metroid Prime game after 2. Retro Studios cannot catch a damn break, can they? And then I said, from what I've seen in just the opening area, Retro's influence is clear as day. And then he responds with, It's nice how they could help, but if only they had full control. And then I responded with, very true. It seems that Beyond is an entry that genuinely tries. That is very, very tragic. Like, you can clearly see it just by the sheer quality that this game has with its graphics, the gameplay, the weapons, and the boss fights. But when it comes to the design aspect of the game itself, it is a haphazard mess. Like, this is how the game progresses. This is okay, hold on a second.
Found some Lamorne technology in flare pool. I'm pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
Yep, that is the number one problem, is the backtracking. The longest stretch of backtracking in the entire franchise's history. If you want to upgrade your technology or upgrade anything, it's not automatically given to you. You have to go back to Soul Valley and ride to Fury Green to reach Mackenzie Miles to get the upgrade, and then after when that's done, you go back to where you wanted to go and progress through there. That is a tragedy. That is an absolute fucking tragedy. Like, oh my God. I just can't believe it. But if that's the but honestly, if that's the way the game wants to be played, then so be it. You're not Federation Force, and you never will be. Samus is here. Psylocke is definitely antagonizing like an antagonist should do. And there is stuff to uncover, there is stuff to do, stuff to collect, worlds to explore, but how it handles it is a problem. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from enjoying this game. I don't hate it. I'm just noticing. I'm noticing the flaws. Not gonna ignore them like a freaking fanboy. I'm gonna respect them. Marauder, a prototype anti-Griever weapon developed by the Lamorne after the Great Tragedy. They were never deployed in battle. The Marauder is an anti-Sand Griever battle mechanoid designed by surviving Lamorne technicians following the Great Tragedy. That and also the log entries for every piece of technology and biology that you discover in the game. Their influence is right there in their writing. And it has not lost its touch one bit. You gotta give credit to that, where it's due. Its core is surrounded by 12 parts, and it spins the outer 6 at high velocity to move around Soul Valley like a self-propelled tire. Fully autonomous, when the sound of a Griever is detected, rapid-fire energy shots will launch from its core. Because the Lamorne detested using aggressive attacks on Grievers, they avoided deploying the Marauder in battle. Maybe they just didn't know that the Grievers were a threat at first, until the Great Tragedy just destroyed everything they loved and held dear. I suppose so. At least I don't have to watch that lengthy traveling cutscene of moving back. This takes me to... Oh, yes, it does. Right. Takes me back to yeah. Takes me back to the entrance of Fury Green, right here. There we go. At least it's not far away. It's only far away in Soul Valley. And luckily, getting to Fury Green on the motorcycle doesn't take all that long, but still. The problem still, the glaring issue still remains. I wouldn't really mind it if Metroid Prime 4 just like took an extra 2 years to develop if they just wanted to like keep those ideas, you know, from the original patch. I mean from the original pitch. Well, this traveling cutscene definitely takes longer than anything. Oh my god. Must be a long way to go from there. Alright. After when that's done... After when I get the upgrade of the fire gem, or... I'm gonna get the upgrade from the fire gem, whatever you want to call it. I'm very forgetful all of a sudden. I'll save the game and just go straight to.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool.
And just go straight to Ice Belt. Since that's exactly where Silex expects me to go to. Anyway.
What do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside.
Flitter chip.
Okay, let me analyze it. Lemorn tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type. Ta-da! Give her a try.
Oh, damn! That is hot! Fire shot acquired! Oh boy! This is a game changer! New shot type accessible. Fire shots launch high heat rounds, consuming 1 shot ammo. Shot ammo. Oh, they're bringing back the universal ammo mechanic in Metroid Prime Hunters. Fire shot sub-weapon, then press R to fire. The fire shot causes targets to briefly burn after being hit. It can melt ice. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Sweet. Thank you, Mackenzie Miles.
Now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
So it seems that Lemorn's, you know, capabilities of technology are very limited. Whoa. Oh, it's a beam! That's a literal beam right there. And you have 30... And you have 30 ammo with that. Okay, sure. It really does...
Down with fire shot.
Knock him dead. Indeed. Perfect timing. Let's test it out. Oh, that is glamorous. Burn. Burn. Alright, my excitement's back. Oh. I'm pretty sure he gets some more ammo with this, too. Oh, wait, no, it just takes me back here. Oh, wait, this is a completely different area, it looks like. Oh, it's got some more lore here. If you have not yet mastered elemental power, come first to this place to learn and discover what the device has to teach. Well, I have not mastered it, so I'm getting out of here, if you don't mind. So it's 2 beams in 1. So beam stacking does not exist anymore. It is gone. Well, that's one thing. That is definitely one thing to be proud of.
Stranger?
Hello there, stranger. Okay, yeah, you're funny. Alright. Alright, so now that we finally, fucking finally, got what we need to progress in this game after just an unnecessary track load of backtracking. Thanks to Silex saying, just, like, literally, Silex just freaking, I don't know, giving new meaning to burning bridges. Can't believe, very clever, Retro. We can finally go to Icebelt and just continue on with our adventure. Literally not at all what I was expecting on how that was going to be handled, but I'll bite it. I'll bite into it and deal with it. I'll take a bite, swallow, and just eat what just eat what I got to survive. Alright, so that'll have to include the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you later. I've already said that twice, but who cares? The GBA049 signing out, going offline. And see you next mission in Icebelt. It is an absolute tragedy. But nothing could be done. Is it disappointing? Yes. Does it destroy the entire game? It hurts it, but it still stands.